chair.
Got it. Suvi, that extra mass is behind the storage room bulkhead.
Behind it?
It looks like a construction mech welded right into the hull.
Scanning the parts has activated an audio log.
I think I know what that's about, Ryder. Come up to the bridge.
Let's go. Up the ladder. Not down the ladder, up the ladder. Me and my speaking skills. Sir, I'm on my way.
Those parts you found welded in the storage room. I recognize them.
From where?
They belong to the ship's lead designer, Lucille Diawara. She broke her back during construction. But Lucille wouldn't abandon her ship. She converted a construction mech into a rig she could wear. She must have welded it into the hull. Her artist's signature.
600 years later, the power's run out. Suvi detects it.
Sam, didn't you find an audio log with Lucille's rig? Can you play it?
Sam found my construction gear then. Well done. One of you Pathfinders got the Tempest. Mason Barrow, Zevin Reka, Matriarch Ishara, Alec Ryder. You were the best of us.
Dad's gone. Makes you wonder how many other Pathfinders made it.
We'll find out. It's what you do.
Take care of my ship and each other. Whatever is in Andromeda, you're the Milky Way to them. We are such stuff as dreams are made on, and our little life is rounded with a sleep.
I never thought I'd hear Lucille's voice again.
She really cared about the Pathfinders. Enough to give them her rig. For luck.
It's part of Initiative history. It should go to the Nexus for everyone to see, and maybe help someone else.
I'll see to it, Ryder.
Thanks. Now let's go make her proud.
I wonder will dialogue change if I did this quest much later when I found on the Pathfinders, but who knows? Well, probably somebody does. But who knows right now? How many minutes? It's almost an hour. I just explored this area. Okay, forgetting. What's
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
That's nice, but we should go here first. I do know I can skip this, but for sake of immersion, I won't yet start on this mission kind of immersion. Major noise in the atmosphere because of a sci-fi cloud. That is a fancy looking black hole. This is a really beautiful game, like that cannot be denied. Even though I'm not playing on the max settings, I should. Okay, I can change. Oh, now I can. Journal, priority apps. Go to Havar. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Havar first. It's. Actually, no. Oh, share secrets. Hold, missing relics. Yeah, gonna get more stuff later. this is definitely a lot better than Mass Effect 2 and 3 because it's much more immersive. It's sort of like just.
Anomaly detected.
And plus, you can just skip it if you want.
Probe away. Satellite detected.
And just put your look around the stuff. And yeah, I don't have the max settings, so I need to upload my PC at some point. Getting on par with the current consoles, especially for the Andromeda dreadful comes out. And of course the next Mass Effect game, but that's long way ago. Hopefully we're lucky next year, early next year maybe, we're gonna get Dreadwolf. But we won't get it this year, and Mass Effect game, oof. That's even more. If we're lucky, 2025, that's a long way to go. And it's... by the time I look at it's March. 2023, but
Anomaly on sensors.
this is gonna be uploaded in April. Well, release time, just have. I want to make it all, you know.
Probe away.
You know,
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
there's plenty of time, especially because I get distracted by other stuff, real life stuff. Might even get a job at some point. There's nothing confirmed, but should I'm gonna. Let's do this first. We went to Nexus before, need to do it again. That was about five assignments. This is the far home hold, yeah. Need to wait for the email, that's why he was showing.
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's daughter has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest and the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. This is HNN.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna read this, I'm just gonna let you guys read if you want, just gonna go through it. You just have to gonna pause if you want to read it, or go to Wikipedia to read it. Yeah, there's Mass Effect Wiki. I probably there is stuff for that. Although I did check recently the wiki on the Kelly Sloan, and the section for the next uprising is empty. That's surprising. Especially because I'm pretty sure they did just not in her section. That's bizarre. I will need to. I have the audiobook, but not the book itself. I might I don't know. I'm gonna look into that maybe in the future when I feel like it. Stasis glitch patched. Ah. I think it was a bug. Story about the bug. It's bugged.
I know we slept for 600 years, but right now I could sleep for 600 more.
Get them to clear out, we'll all be eating shoe leather by the end of the week. I thought I understood what it meant to come. I don't think I quite got
Hi, this is Jan Garces, founder of the initiative.
What about the protesters?
Seems quiet for now. Look, Jonesy.
I know. This isn't what I signed up for either.
You know what time it is? Time for boys brutality.
Hey, Pathfinder.
You're with the militia, right? What's going on in there?
A crowd of people in hydroponics and they won't leave.
They're disrupting operations, might get nasty. Can you talk to them?
Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead or make them go!
Hey! What's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost. But because you wanted military personnel, people tagged as scientific support have to wait. Again.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
Well, your pick has my grandchildren trapped in that pod.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
This is a big issue. Bigger than just my say-so.
Bullshit. You're the hero right now. They'll do anything you say.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers.
Any word?
No new orders. Keep the safeties on, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's all. That's right. Shooting operations.
Convicted murderer Nilkin Rensis exiled for his role in the killing of Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. This is Agent S.
Alrighty, let's get.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Right. But now, let's get to Kandros about doing some police brutality.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We only just got on our feet. Plus it messes up the schedule again. What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
Oh, fuck you, Don. Okay, there's wait. What is here? Huh. Not showing.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Top scientists have few answers, as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
Just stand down, ma'am.
Or you'll shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened?
She was about to disconnect the water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
If you resort to violence, so will the leadership. And they have the militia.
We're not the enemy. Why is it so hard to push a button and help Mom?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
You break your mom's heart.
You want your mom to wake up and find you exiled? Or dead?
Reese, don't. Anything's better than that. Even the longest wait of our lives.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on.
Level up. I still haven't touched it. Right, what else is for me to do? This should be interview. Yeah, I promised an interview. Where's the? That's what actually is Firefly. Or maybe I did that interview. Just I didn't see the email before. Yeah, I think that's what else it. No interview actually. Sees Joe.
I heard Camden might try for Strawberry soon.
As sleepers wait for stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood.
Hi, I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative. We ask on behalf of the Nexus short minutes going through the
Pathfinder, thank you for arranging my access to the cultural center. There's so much to study here. It will take a lifetime.
There's thousands of years of history before humans even arrive on the scene.
That would be a nice full-time job.
But you've already got one.
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation.
He was being an ass. Those ships were grounded for so long. Nice to see them doing what they were made to.
Alright, let's talk to Leon. Oh, loading. I might look into loading in the future from Andromeda, but it's a force point engine, so but well, I really should update my mouse from
Pathfinder, are we going to Vold or Havarl?
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Jesus. Walker awaits. From jail. Ryder, the bear tools for D. Meet me at the vortex at Nexus. Everyone stuffing the deck with the I'll get there eventually. Just not right now. Okay, let's
You know, Costa, poker is its own kind of thrill.
Still not playing with you.
I'll play.
Really? Gambling doesn't seem like your style.
Why? Because I have more degrees than you have fingers.
Oh, shots fired.
Alright, dog. You're on.
Oh, that was a good one.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to say, but I'm surprised to see Joe here.
The Angara were super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Well, that was fun. Oh god. I started commentary, I still have yet to have any gameplay.
Aya has so much biodiversity and the waterfalls.
Just like Sirkesh.
Anyhow, next part we're gonna have plenty of more combat, thankfully. I also should mess with my skills here. Where are they? Yep. Although this time I don't actually have to show you the boring parts. Well, see you later. Bye.